Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm in chaos, while others spiral into frustration over the smallest inconvenience? What if the simple act of complaining, something we all do, was actually silently stealing your power? And what if the ancient wisdom of Stoicism held the exact solution you need, not just to stop complaining, but to transform your entire mindset? Now, imagine this. You are sitting in traffic. The cars are not moving. Your fingers tap impatiently on the wheel. You sigh, complain, and feel your anger rise. But here's a question. In that exact moment, who really has control? You or the situation? Every time you complain, you are not just expressing annoyance. You are surrendering your power to traffic, to weather, to people, to anything outside yourself. The Stoics, think Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, believe that complaining is not just a bad habit. It is a corrosive force. A force that, bit by bit, chips away at your clarity, your peace, your strength. In the world of today, complaining has become second nature. We grumble about everything from the weather to Wi-Fi. But the Stoics challenge us to see things differently. They taught that our happiness does not come from perfect circumstances, but from how we respond to imperfect ones. Let us explore how complaining quietly poisons your mindset and how adopting a Stoic lens can help you break free for good. Number 1, complaining focuses on the negative. When you complain, your attention locks onto what is wrong. It is like staring at a crack in the wall and forgetting that the rest of the house is standing tall and beautiful. The more you repeat complaints, the more your mind learns to search for problems, not solutions. Epictetus said it best. You cannot control the external world, but you can control your reaction to it. Think about that same traffic jam. You could stew in irritation, or you could choose to breathe, listen to a podcast, or reflect on your day. A Stoic sees obstacles as moments to practice peace, not surrender to stress. Number 2, complaining turns you into a victim. Every complaint is a quiet way of saying, I am powerless here. And the more we do it, the more we believe it. When you complain about long lines, rude service, or bad weather, you are letting outside forces dictate your internal state. But Stoicism reminds us, you are never powerless in how you respond. The power is not out there, it is within you. So next time you catch yourself complaining, pause. Notice where you are placing the blame, then ask, what response would a wiser version of me choose right now? In that moment, you reclaim your inner strength. Number 3, complaints feed stress and anxiety. Sometimes it is not the big things, but the small annoyances that ruin our peace. One spilled coffee, one delayed email, and suddenly we are spiraling. But science backs this up. When we complain, we activate stress circuits in our brain. It is like lighting a fuse under a time bomb of anxiety. As Seneca warned, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Complaints turn minor setbacks into imaginary disasters. But if you shift your mindset, if you treat frustrations as fuel for growth, suddenly what once triggered you becomes a test you can pass. So next time life throws a curveball, stop and ask, can I face this with calm instead of chaos? Number 4, complaining harms relationships. Ever been around someone who complains all the time? It is like a dark cloud enters the room with them. The air feels heavier. Constant complaints do not just burden you, they drain everyone else too. They infect conversations, shift the mood, and push people away. Whether in love, work, or friendship, relationships thrive on understanding and emotional balance. The Stoics taught that wisdom is not only what you say, but knowing when to stay silent. So next time you feel tempted to vent, pause. Ask yourself, will this bring light to the room or shadow? And now that we have peeled back the layers of how damaging complaints can be, now, let us see what the Stoics suggest we do instead. First, speak calmly instead of complaining. When you feel irritated by the behavior of a colleague or a conflict in your relationship, do not explode with frustration. A Stoic would advise you to express your concern with clarity and calmness without placing blame. When you avoid unnecessary complaints, you invite healthier conversations and build a space where mutual respect and meaningful change can thrive. Sometimes a single thoughtful sentence can do more than a dozen frustrated rants. Second, gratitude is the antidote to complaining. One of the most powerful tools in the Stoic toolbox is gratitude. Marcus Aurelius, perhaps the most revered Stoic emperor, made it the habit to remind himself daily of what he was thankful for, even during times of great difficulty. Gratitude helps shift your attention from what is wrong to what is right. Instead of grumbling about a bad day at work, the Stoics would encourage you to ask, what actually went well today? Maybe you learned a new lesson, maybe a kind interaction lifted your spirit, or maybe you simply made it through the day despite the struggle. By practicing gratitude consistently, you train your mind to notice the good, and in doing so, you weaken your habit of focusing on the bad. Gratitude is not denial, it is choosing where your mind lives. Third, embrace challenges. Do not avoid them. The Stoics did not run from difficulty. They welcomed challenges as fuel for growth. Complaining only keeps you stuck. Facing adversity with courage moves you forward. Instead of groaning about a tough project, approach it as a chance to learn, to develop resilience, to expand your capacity. Stoic philosophy reminds us, life is not about avoiding discomfort, it is about learning how to thrive through it. Every obstacle you face with strength becomes a building block for future success. You grow not in comfort, but in resistance, and the more you face with purpose, the stronger you become. In conclusion, complaining does not change your circumstances. It does not solve your problems. It does not make you stronger. In fact, it weakens your spirit and dims your potential. But when you choose a Stoic mindset, you take back control. You stop reacting and start responding. Remember this, happiness is not found in changing the world around you. It is found in changing how you meet the world. If you found this video insightful, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more wisdom inspired by Stoic teachings. And now we want to hear from you. What is one situation where you caught yourself before complaining and chose a Stoic response instead? Share your story in the comments below. Let us grow together, live with strength, live with intention, and most of all, live above complaints.